Hello. So this is a 2-degree of freedom robotic arm I've designed to move this laser pointer to any square on this chessboard kind of thing. Um, so my design is using 3D printed components for everything you can't just buy off the shelf. The laser pointer just goes in the end of this arm here. You know, it's all powered by brushed DC geared motors with encoders built in. The encoder's not on that one, but it is on this one. So yeah, I've got a bigger one down here to move the entire thing, and just a smaller one up on this end. They should both be more than adequate for doing this. The arms are supported in these bearings, so it just fits inside that bearing and over the shaft. So we're not, trying to bend that shaft with the big long arms. And we've got limit switches down here. So this one here will get hit when the arms come close together, and this one here when the arm comes as far, well, there is a little bit further than the arm would ever need to come to reach any of these squares. So when it first starts up, it'll close until it hits these switches, and then it'll know exactly where it is, and we can figure out where we are and where we need to move, figure out what to do with the encoders from there. Could have used some sort of vision, I guess, with this pattern, but for simplicity we're just going to use the encoders for this. So yeah, this is the MATLAB simulation. You can set the starting point here, set the arm lengths. It just plots out this grid and the base square, and basically it'll just loop through, ask, with a function where you want to move to. It will interpolate a, straight line to move there, based on the step size. So you can set that step size to whatever you like. Currently I'm running that at 5 millimeters. From there it calculates the joint angles to get there, and it just plots it on here, but the real control would send that to your PID control loop. And yeah, down the bottom we've just got all the functions. So let's give it a go. So yeah, it just prompts you to put in which square you'd like to go to. So say you want to go to 2020, which is the furthest one away. That just proves it'll move out there. This was running nice and smooth, but I tried to put a new graphics card in my computer and broke everything, and now we have none at all, and it is really struggling. But anyway, I've got it sort of working enough to make this video. So yeah, you just sort of put in your target and it'll just drive there in a nice straight line in equal steps this way. This does mean sometimes you have slow movements or really fast movements with this, which could be a bit dangerous potentially, but that would all be limited in the code. So if you try and put in a square which is in the base, it won't let you. If you try to do a move that would take it through the base, like say we go from down here to up there or something, it will go as far as it can, and then it will stop just before it would crash and ask you for the next place you'd like to go to. But yeah, it'll reach any square on there. That pretty much shows it all working. I think that's all. Thank you very much.